We are finally in the Badlands. Took us a while to get here, but here we are. So I just want to take a moment and show you how we camp, how we van camp specifically. There's a van, Ford Transit T350. And there's our main channel, but I'm gonna put this on my personal channel. So to start with, we got our stargazing chairs. We're hoping that we've got a beautiful night sky here at Badlands, and pretty confident we'll have some beautiful starry nights. Right there's our Coughlin trash can. We brought our bicycles with us because we've discovered that there's going to be some really nice biking here in Badlands and Custer State Park area. Inside our van, there's our pee bucket. Now, we use this for emergencies mostly, but in the middle of the night, I usually have to get up and pee a couple times. So I have to have this, and I don't want to disturb my neighbors by opening and closing my doors, because when you're camping in a van, it's hard to get in and out of a van discreetly without disturbing your neighbors. So I'll get up in the middle of the night and I'll just pee in the bucket and dispose of it. Here recently, we purchased a Black & Decker air conditioner, and this thing has been a lifesaver. So far, so good. You know, 2 thumbs up from us so far, but we've only used it for about a week now. As you can see, the exhaust, that's the exhaust going out the passenger, the driver's side window. All the heat and condensation goes out there, and again, works very well. The only negative about this is that we take this van everywhere. This van takes us on our adventures, so we have to set this up and break it down anytime we go anywhere. But it only takes 5 minutes to set it up. So we set it up at nighttime, right before we go to bed, so it's really no big deal. Right here inside our van is our box for our refrigerator. So we had to cut holes inside the box so that it can breathe. Now the reason I put it inside of a box is so stuff doesn't accidentally get stacked up against it and keep it from breathing. And underneath it, I got some storage. So I wanted the box high enough. I wanted the box as high as I could possibly get it without blocking my view of the window. So I put some storage underneath it, and we keep our Coleman stove down in there and a few other things. And right there is another bucket that we keep pellets in. Those pellets is what absorbs the urine inside our pee bucket at night. That's just extra. This is the bucket we pee in. That's the bucket that we keep extra pellets in. That right there is where Melinda keeps all of her devices for her GoPro and her extra batteries. But we use that box as a step to get up in our bed. We sleep from side to side. Works perfectly for me. I'm 5'9½", and it's perfect for me. But if you're any taller than 5'9", it might not be so nice. So right here, I've built kind of a nightstand. We keep our jackery underneath, and on top we charge our devices. Works out very great. Now the jackery, we do have solar panels on our jackery, but we normally just charge our jackery while we're driving down the road. It doesn't take long to get a good charge on it, and it lasts us. It hardly ever goes down to 0. We used it last night, and we was running a fan on it because it was boondocking last night. We couldn't run the air conditioner, but we ran a fan all night long, and it was very helpful, and it still had 25% by the end of the day. Now, in this nightstand, I do have a drawer here that pulls out. It's got a bowl inside of it, and my thought was is if we was ever boondocking out in the desert, we could just pour water in it and stand here at the door and kind of take a sponge bath here at the door. Not done that yet, but we do have it in case we ever need it, if we ever do any boondocking out in the desert. Just another view of our bed. Now, here we have the Gazelle. We just purchased this, and this is the first time we're really using it. We've always taken a tent with us everywhere we went. We will use the Gazelle to store all of our stuff. We'll get everything out of the van that we don't need and store it in the Gazelle, so that we're on our adventures, our van ain't packed full of stuff, and we can freely move within inside the van while we're out and about. And it's just so nice whenever you can, whenever you go to bed at night and not have, and just have room to move. But Melinda has set up a table inside there, which we cook off of. And, you know, it does give you protection from the shade, from the sun, I mean. It does get hot. When you're in the direct sunshine, it does get very hot. So it's not a good way to escape the sun. But we did put some panels on it today just to give us a little bit of privacy and to protect what we got inside from direct sunlight. Here in the back of the van, we can access the bed from the back of the van. This is my milk crate storage back here. This is easily removable. We keep stuff in here that we want to go with us everywhere we go. Even when we're on our adventures, we take this stuff. This is stuff that we want to take with us. We got a work surface here on top of the milk crates. We use it for storage while traveling also. We always take a couple backpacks with us for when we go on bike trips or hiking trips. That way we can carry water with us and the GoPro with us and anything else that we might need while we're on our adventures. Adventures away from the van even. Again, you can access the bed from back here if you want to. So this is how we camp. This is how we van camp. We try to keep it as simple as possible, so that it's much easier. It is a whole lot easier getting from Tennessee to the Badlands. Just taking a van. However, if we had taken our camper, we'd have gotten like 8 miles per gallon instead of the 18 or 19 miles per gallon that we got. It's been very useful and very convenient, and we just love van camping. We actually love it so much that we hardly ever do any camper camping anymore. We don't use our camper very much, just because this is so convenient. Again, this is how we van camp. We did add an electrical outlet to the van. That's the green cord there, and it just runs up underneath the van. That has been very convenient also, very useful. And we did a video on that on our regular YouTube channel, Simple Life Big Adventures. Very easy to do, and to add an outlet to any other van would be similar to adding an outlet to this van. So you could actually watch that video and figure out how we do it, and add an outlet to your van also if you own a van. But if you have any questions on how we van camp, just leave it in the comments below. Meanwhile, we're going to enjoy our time here at Badlands. Thanks for watching.